Hello. I think I figured out what kind of channel I want this to be. I basically just want to track my growth as a person. I don't know, and I feel like recording yourself is like a really good tool to do that. I have my different feelings about cameras and mirrors and stuff, but there's a pro and con to everything, you know what I mean? And I just want to like take the good side of these tools that we have in our society today and like use it to my advantage. And I was watching this one girl's page. Her name is Valencia. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like seeing her video go viral. She teach the kids. She real young. She just got a different, fresh, unique approach to how she teach kids or whatever. And she's also always teaching herself. And she was just saying on her story, she was like, recording yourself doing different tasks or doing different things. I don't think that's what she said verbatim, but she said it holds you accountable in a way. Like, you see yourself doing a task. It's like if you was recording yourself reading a book, you like, dang, okay, like you see yourself reading, so you want to marry yourself. I feel like that's what she was getting at. Like you want to continuously read the book. You know what I mean? I hope that that gets across the way it is in my head. But yeah, so I don't know, I just want to track different things I've been learning, my like just growth, because I feel like sometimes I go like 12 steps forward and then I take 13 steps back. I think I said that in the last video. And like doing this is real. I feel like, I don't know, it's just gonna really help me. That's why I like to record and post different stuff. Also, just to help other people who may be going through similar things as me. But I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna talk about. I kind of just want the words to flow. I'm gonna just jump right in. But I've been really wanting to be like implement consistency and discipline in my life, and I've been praying about it. But faith without works is dead. That's the saying. You can't just pray for something and then just sit on your ass. Of course, like we all know that. But so I was like, okay. A couple months ago, I was thinking like, Lex, you are not a disciplined, consistent person. Like, and I've been through this about myself, but I guess I wasn't doing nothing about it because I was feeling like, oh well, I'm creative and I meet people and I connect with people. Things fall into my life sometimes. It's okay, or whatever like that. But I'm getting older. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna work out like that all the time. You have to hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? And I just started, little by little, I just started getting serious about different things that I want to implement in my life instead of just talking about it and being like, oh, I need to do this and praying like, God, it's like, okay, now it's time to like work, you know what I mean? So a couple months ago, I was thinking about like, what can I do to like hold myself to some accountability, like to hold myself to a goal or something. It could, something, it could be the smallest thing. And I was like, I don't want it to be something I gotta come out of money for. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be something that I gotta think too hard about. Like, what can I do? But I do want it to be something that I actually have to put like willpower into. So I was like, okay, working out. I've been working out on and off like damn near my whole life. I've been into like fitness and stuff like just at a young age, and yoga. Like I always just was like into stuff like that for some reason. And I was a very athletic kid. I cheered and I played basketball. And I did a little bit of gymnastics. I ran track for like 2 months. I didn't ever compete because niggas got lazy and they didn't like their coach. But I was always like just into health, not the diet portion but the active portion. And I was just like, okay, let's try this. I was like, I want my body to look a certain way, and not even just like to be aesthetically pleasing. I actually want to be like a healthy person. You know what I mean? That's crucial to surviving this crazy ass world. Be at least just being healthy, putting the right things in your body. So I was like, okay. I tried to do it first semester. I wasn't really consistent. It was one of those things where I started the workout regimen. I was so motivated to do it and then just stopped. January, after coming off from break, I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna really get serious about this. I don't know, it was just like this shift in me. It was like, okay, this time it's different. And it truly was different. Because I've been working out nonstop since January all the way up until now. And my body probably still look the same, but I feel so much muscle forming. So like, and I know the muscle that's forming now is going to be muscle that is going to stay throughout the years. Because I was a heavy like junk food eater. My family cooked really good home cooked meals, but if you like junk food, you like junk food. That's you're gonna find a way to eat it. So it's like a lot of stubborn fat as I'm athletic. It's like also like a lot of stubborn fat that I gotta work off and turn into muscle. So I may like look the same on the outside, but in the inside, I know it's like a whole bunch of changes like developing in my body. Like I can feel it, and you can see it a little bit too, but not as much as I want. But I don't know. I just been doing that since January, and it's a little change, but I feel it. Like I feel it inside. Like not even physically, but like just like on like a mental level and a spiritual level. Like I just feel myself changing. Like okay, like me implementing an activity into my life, and I discipline myself on this activity. I make sure I do it every day. I make sure I keep up with my eating habits and all this stuff. Or even if I do slip up, I make sure I jump right back on the bandwagon. I I feel like it's gonna like slowly start implementing its way into other areas of my life, and it have in small ways. Like if I've been saying I was gonna download some DJ software for the longest, and I finally did it. Like I was finally asking the right people, asking the right questions, and stuff like that. Now I don't do that as much as I need to every day because I get a little discouraged. Not because they not good, but I just get discouraged. But to me, my mixes is shit. That's all I'm saying. But but I'm happy that I'm able to rework some of those wires in my brain. So like instead of like, okay, I'm gonna lay down and just watch some workout videos, or I'm gonna lay down and just watch different tutorials and shit like that, instead of laying down and watching it, I'm actually like starting to go out and like do it. And that changes like the neuroplasticity in your brain. And once it works that way into your nervous system, like you said, because you implement habits into your everyday life that's gonna like alter your future. And it all just plays into the law of attraction, stuff like that. What you put out is what you're gonna get back, all that stuff. Like it work on like literally every level, the mental level, the spiritual level, the physical level. Like you get it back, you get it back. So I don't know, that's just something that I've been taking a peek at myself. I'm trying not to like put a looking glass on it too hard. I just want to do, but I don't know, I just been wanting to like just track things. I want to keep track of myself and hold myself accountable, because it is so easy for me to like slip up. It's so easy for me to slip up, and it's because like I guess when I was young, I was a really smart kid. I'm still smart. I ain't gonna do you like that. But I'm still smart. But I was a really like bright child, and oh wow, I got short attention. I was a really smart kid or whatever like that, and not even just school wise, but just overall. And my parents didn't really have to worry about me like that. And disclaimer, they did a really good job raising me, and they also did the best they could. But I feel like it's certain things that I should have learned growing up that I didn't learn. And it's like when you have kids that are really like smart and intelligent, you still have to like guide them and lead them and stuff like that, because they can get lost along the way. And it wasn't that I was like lost or anything. It's just like all this like potential that I had, it didn't like get directed into one thing or something that I love, so it just got displaced every which way growing up, like just throughout the years. And I just wish like I would have stuck with something, whether it been cheerleading, whether it been going to acting classes, whether it been, I don't know, just making sure I was getting all A's in school so I could have been to a different school. I don't know, anything. But that's in the past. I'm grateful that this is the me I am today, despite all that. But I guess being focused, being disciplined, having clear set goals. That's all. Like it's little. It seemed little, but that's stuff like I have to like teach myself right now, because I didn't get that, you know what I mean, like that. Like when I was young, I had to be like, Mom, take me to cheer practice or whatever like that. She wasn't invested, you know, she wasn't invested in it as I was. And that's just like one thing. But like, you know, taking me to different practices for anything that I would sign myself up for, because I took a lot of initiative when I was a kid, and she wasn't really invested in it. It was always either like church or like school stuff, and that's cool, whatever, that's cool, that's really good. But like when your kid have like certain passions or desires, you have to be invested. I'm saying you have to do this, and I don't even have fucking kids, but you know, from the child's point of view, I feel like you gotta be invested in it with them, or they gon' you know, they gonna lose it. You know, they want to know that their parents is rooting for them, and you know, any little thing that they do. But I love my mom. That's no shade to her. I'm happy the way she raised me, and I'm happy to be the free person that I am. Because even though not having like set goals and being disciplined within myself is like one of my cons, it's kind of also like my pro too, because I can kind of like mold to any little thing. It's just when I do mold to it, I don't know how to like stick to it, but I can like dibble and dabble in everything. But it's like always kind of like surface level. It's not like mastery type of thing, because I don't stay in it long enough to be a master at whatever I try to do. But I guess, yeah, I guess exercising has just been helping me do that. And I just been trying every day, like during quarantine. Some days I am super lazy, but at least it's like, okay, at least you worked out today, at least you did something, you know, at least you did absolutely something, and you didn't just sit down the whole day on my phone. Because I really used to could do stuff like that. Like, no, like I could be on my phone the whole day and not even looking at nothing educational. I'm gonna be honest. You know, people act, oh, don't be on my phone. It's the fuck you do. But I could really just switch between apps all day, and I'd be like, damn, where did the day just go? And I don't know. I just don't want to be that type of person. You know what I mean? Even if I'm not spending hours and hours on my DJ software, at least I like spend at least like 20 minutes on it. You know, I wanna just start giving my time to stuff that I'm passionate about, or that I at least like, because I see a certain future for myself. I see so many different futures for myself. That shit is scary. Like, people be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna have this business and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And it's just like, I see like 6 different ways my life playing out. And I, like, it's overwhelming sometimes, because it's like, I'm only, you know, you only have so many years, and I just see like so many different ways it can play out. And I don't know, when I see that, I just like, I don't know what I supposed to put my time into. You know what I mean? Like, should I put it into everything at once, or should I say, okay, for this amount of months I'm gonna do this, and then for this amount of months I'm gonna do this, and for this, or just do it until you master it, or you feel like you had a like, you know, I don't know, I'm just all over the place. But I'm starting somewhere, and I'm gonna get there. Another thing that I wanted to talk to y'all guys about, I was gonna make this a separate video, but I don't know, I feel like I'm in the mood to talk or whatever. I'm sorry I keep looking off. Sometimes looking in the camera and look at myself make me a little uneasy. But I got this habit, and I'm sure a lot of women do. Like, where I fantasize about somebody, and I make this thing, like, you know, you play scenarios out that you want to happen, or that you think will happen, or that it's a possibility of it happen. And when I tell you I'm about to work so fucking hard on not doing this no more, like, 2 nights ago, I was thinking about somebody, and I was thinking about, like, oh, during this time, this situation that happened, you know, playing out a scenario. We all do it. I don't think it's nothing to be ashamed about, you know. We some dreamers, you know what I mean? And we also can see our different realities, you know, when we are daydreaming, because we create those realities. But I was just like, right in the middle of it, you know, me fantasizing, oh, I'm just gonna happen. I was like, stop. Like, that's not, I wouldn't say it's not normal, but it's not right to do. It's not relevant, you know what I mean, to your life, or what's happening right now. I just like stop, you know what I mean? Like, you yo I want to put this into the right words. We have so many potential things that can happen in our life, right? Like, so much, but we have to be open to those things happening. And when you fantasize about something happening with a specific somebody or a specific situation and plan out a certain way, you close off those different possibilities of other things happening, because you putting your energy into one reality or one fantasy or one scenario. And I'm really gonna work so hard this summer on stop doing that. If I am fantasizing or visualizing or creating a fake scenario, I want it to be about my future. I want it to be about me owning the club that I want to own. I want it to be about me owning my own businesses. I want it to be about me taking care of my children, or like anything. But I don't want it to be tied down to a nigga that don't even like pay any attention to me or whatever like that. Or I'd rather fantasize about a dude that I don't know, or my future husband or something, or my future companion, because I don't know if niggas gonna get married at this point. But I don't want it to be about a situation. I don't want it to be about somebody that I've already had a situation with and it didn't work out. Now, if future turns things around and does something happen, oh, that is great. Oh my God, yay! But I don't want to tie myself down to that energy. I don't want to do that anymore. And it's hard because when niggas is feeling lonely and shit, I'm niggas. I tend to do that. I'd be like, oh, like I'll just fake something, just to make myself feel better. Be like, oh, this can go this way. It just, when I want to take my mind off something that's irritating me, I'll go to that fake world, that shit that I create in my head, and I'll just sit in bed, not doing shit, not even on my phone, just thinking about that. And it's like, oh my God, like, stop. I am putting so much time and energy into doing that, and that shit is not normal. It's not even that it's not normal. We all do it, but it's just not healthy. And also, it teaches this girl on Twitter, now I want to call her a girl, she's a woman. This woman on Twitter, she has the most perfect way of putting things, like, she just say it perfectly. But basically, say you're thinking about a person, right? And you fantasize about this person. You fantasize about the times you're going to be with this person and stuff like that. And then when you say, somehow y'all get back linking again, or y'all talking again, and they do like shicey shit to you, or they're emotionally unavailable, or they ignore you, you didn't already like got it into your system, your nervous system, that behavior is okay, because at least you're with this person. Your fantasies and your visualizations can play out the way you want them to now. But honestly, like, that's not normal. You know what I mean? Being with somebody that you fantasize about, and they treat you a different way, but you can't see that because you're so locked into the fantasy that you created for this person. They don't even act the way you really think they act. And that's why I just want to get out of the habit of thinking about niggas that I've already dealt with. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put that much energy into dudes that I've, like, it's already having worked out. Why am I revisiting that? Why am I manipulating this situation over and over again? And then I feel like I be putting myself through extra lessons. Like, I'll learn a really hard lesson. I'll learn like not even hard, but it'll be something that's like permanently planted into me, and then I'll circle back around. It's not even the universe trying to teach me this shit again. It's me, like, circling back around on myself. And it's just like, I need to stop. I want to stop doing that. And I hope if any other girl out there is doing that, or guy, shit, we just like, you know what I mean? They better at playing it off. But if y'all out here doing that, don't put your mind and your energy and your vessel into fantasizing about a person that you've already went through a cycle with. You know what I mean? Because when they come back around, the reality of it is not gonna be as pretty as it was in your head. And shit, I think I said a mouthful, but that's what I had to say today. That's what I had to get off my chest. I've been pacing around the house thinking about that. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to record it, because I'm gonna just keep thinking about it. Like, oh, I learned this, and let me think about it again to make sure. No, it's recorded down. It's out there. Now I can let it rest. But I hope I be making sense, man. I hope I be making fucking sense. But I want everybody to have a good day. Enjoy the heat. Enjoy the heat. It's cold, like damn near 8 months out of the 12 months. So enjoy these warm, hot months. Don't complain. Enjoy the heat. Enjoy those sun rays, especially if you black. You better enjoy that sun, nigga. Have a blessed day, y'all. Akillaco loves you.